Welcome to Opportunity Crude's Management Seminar Series, an informative look at crude processing challenges. Disclaimers. The purpose of the OCMS series is to provide refiners with the latest information in processing opportunity or price-advantaged crudes, such as heavy sour oil, oil sand bitumen, light tight oil, and highly acidic crudes so that they can make better decisions in light of a volatile oil market. In our third video, Do You Have the Right Stuff? Crude Cuts, Part 1 Crude Selection, we discussed important selection criteria for refiners when buying crudes. In a volatile oil market where refiners often buy and blend inexpensive crudes, determining crude compatibility is very important. If incompatible crudes are blended, numerous problems arise that can result in financial losses, eliminating the benefits of sourcing cheaper crudes. In this video, we will focus on many topics about crude incompatibility, including recent news events concerning crude compatibility and the causes and effects of incompatibility. We will also focus on asphaltene instability, which is a major consequence of blending incompatible crudes, types of crude incompatibility, methods to determine the compatibility of crudes, and commercial services to prevent crude incompatibility will also be discussed. Worldwide Refining Business Digest Weekly. Published by Hydrocarbon Publishing Company. For over 25 years, the Digest has been the most inclusive, global, and timely news publication of its kind. This weekly newsletter has extensive coverage of refining industry news in the U.S. Americas, Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific regions. This weekly newsletter contains futures and spot prices for crude and refined products, refining margins, and comprehensive summaries of refining business and technology news culled from hundreds of newswire articles, news blogs, petroleum magazines, trade journals, business newspapers, and government reports from around the world, delivered to you electronically every Monday morning. Each issue serves as a comprehensive recap of the previous week's events, preparing you for the business challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Declining crude prices have been encouraging refiners to make more spot purchases that save feedstock cost. A practice becoming more common is the purchase of look-alike crudes, which are blends of different crudes to create a grade with properties acceptable for processing. Also, there have been a number of global events driving refiners to buy new crudes for the first time. However, trying new grades poses many risks to the refinery as the properties of these new purchases may not be yet known and may be incompatible with other crudes if blended. The issues created by incompatible crudes often eliminate the benefits of buying cheaper grades and blends. To cut costs, refiners often rely on so-called look-alike grades made from a blend as replacement for certain grades. In the United States, refiners have been able to replace valuable crudes with look-alike grades made from certain blend recipes. These recipes include Bakken and West Canadian Select to make a blend similar to Alaskan North Slope, Mars and Eagle Ford for light Louisiana Sweet, and Canada's Cold Lake and North Dakota Light for West Texas Sour. However, these blends can be far from a perfect match. For example, the 50-50 blend of Canada's Cold Lake and North Dakota Light has shown to have lower distillate and higher resid compared to authentic West Texas Sour. Multiple refiners all over the world have been aware of crude compatibility issues when buying new crudes for the first time. For example, as a result of new U.S. imports due to the lifting of the export ban, a Japanese refiner conducted extensive laboratory analyses of U.S. crude to determine the compatibility of these grades with other crudes. Back in September 2015, a 995,000-barrel cargo of 23.5-degree API Basra heavy crude from Iraq was on its way to Galveston, Texas. Market sources state that a local U.S. refiner was using this initial cargo for an initial test run to see if the grade is compatible with its existing U.S. Gulf Coast refining capacity. An energy company is planning to open a heated 100,000-barrel tank at its crude-by-rail terminal in Beaumont, Texas that would blend undiluted heavy Canadian crude with super light condensate or tight oil. As part of the new endeavor, the company is taking steps to ensure that the crude headed to the refinery is, quote, compatible and consistent